You are not even ready for this, chat. Is this an incel tax? You're not ready for this. People are gonna say it's fake. It's not. Okay. Solving the fertility crisis could require further marginalization of men. New Cambridge paper says, okay, let's read it. A new paper in Cambridge University Press shows that the drop in fertility is due to women's liberation raising the standards of what they seek in a man. And since men can't compete, we should instead tax them and use that money to promote single mother families. What the actual fuck are we talking about? Okay, research article toward individualistic reproduction. Solving the fertility crisis could require a further marginalization of men. The cross-national correlation between gender equality and lower fertility is exceptionally strong. R equals about 0.81, which is a strong correlation. After the 1960s, a unique mating regime spread across parts of the world, with female emancipation, which is like voting, individual mate choice, and effective birth control, followed by a continuing rise in singlehood and declining fertility. Almost all women still want to reproduce. That's a beg to differ. Some people don't, apparently. I think it's disgusting. But many struggle to find a good enough partner. I have read some fucking awful shit on Twitter. Like, people who aren't even, like, the ones getting pregnant saying that pregnant women are disgusting. And then you look at their profile and they're actually a girl. I never understood that at all. This article argues from an evolutionary perspective that many men's utility to quote-unquote free women has means for aiding the to free women has been so diminished that solving the fertility crisis by increasing pair bonding rates seems unfeasible. A viable means for aiding the survival of low fertility nations could be to provide women with the economic and social resources necessary for them to conclude that having children alone makes for a better life than remaining childless. Such policies would likely exacerbate male marginalization, but new technologies are on the horizon that could offer men reproductive quality. There's no way this is, like, real, right? Like, there's no way this is real. Like, hold on. I'm gonna try and explain what I think this article is proposing, and you guys tell me if I'm retarded. I mean, like, I know I'm retarded, but, like, let's be serious for a minute. If I understand this correctly, what they're saying is that because women's expectations of women have, like, quote-unquote, like, evolved so much over the last 50 years or so, women are specifically choosing to not have children, which then in turn causes the fertility crisis, right? Because they can't find men that are high quality enough. So to remedy the issue, they're saying that the government should in turn tax all men and make them pay extra so that the state can then directly fund single motherhood for women? And then bypassing the need for a man in their life? Like, is that an accurate summary, chat? Am I understanding this correctly? Yeah, big government is gonna be the big daddy. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, big government, take care of my baby. What the fuck? I think they mean tax everyone? No, I think it's to tax men. Cause like I feel like if you're getting taxed as a woman, why the fuck would I want to I don't know. This is fucking retarded. It's just retarded. Like at every angle that I look at it. What the fuck? Did a retard make this? There's a bunch of them here. Psychology of University Norwegian. Oh my god. This has gotta be real. This can't be fake, right? Like, there's literally no way this is real. This is like the most retarded feminist power slop I think I've ever read. This sounds like the premise for like a dystopian movie. Like, I literally could not think of a worse solution to low birth rates. Like, who let the fat retarded communist cook? Slop. No, it is power slop. It's like, I'm lording over my power over you. Like, first off, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but single mother households statistically without fail produce the most retarded humans alive. I'm not saying all, but like, sorry, no offense to anyone in my chat who grew up in a single mother household, but like, it statistically is true. Kids with two parents and a mom and a dad, on average, perform way higher, exceptionally higher in all walks of life than kids with one parent, mom or dad. Because you need two. It's more effective. This is a fact. Like, I do not think it is a good or well-advised move to have the fucking state directly support single mothers. That's clinically retarded. The government will never, ever, ever replace like a strong father figure or a mom. It's retarded. Every single person here, if you came from a fucking single mother household, you very likely would have wished to have a stable dad, or like have both, right? Like, I feel like that's not me being mean or like, oh, you're being so fucking nasty, Alana. It's true. You need both. What if the government is the father figure? Ah, yes, Big Daddy government. My dad should have been there? Yeah, it leads to like actual psychological damage. You're behind. You're behind on life. It sucks. I've talked to so many kids growing up because the divorce rate got really high at a certain point, obviously. You're growing up, you notice they have a mom or a dad, mostly moms, right? It's mostly single moms. It sucks. Like, I've seen it firsthand. I'm very privileged in my opinion. Nuclear family should be the norm? Yes, I think two people need to raise one kid and then have a family. Sorry. It's just better quality. Oh, you guys linked the article? Oh, nice. I didn't even see that. I don't know. Like, how are you actually gonna make the children? Like, let's assume for a moment you do this, and this is real. Like, this is an actual thing. Now we have this additional blanket tax, right? On all men. Just for existing. Just for existing. You've done nothing wrong. You haven't like porked the chick and popped out a baby, right? You are just existing. So that the state has the means to fund these single mothers everywhere so they never financially need a baby daddy. Like, cool, great. But you still need a man to make a baby. And according to your own premise, women won't have children with men because they're quote-unquote not good enough. How are you going to get all the floors in your nation pregnant? Are you just gonna like financially incentivize them? Are you gonna send them to sperm banks and then like pick them like a lottery, like whatever they want? Like, I don't understand. If men aren't meeting the standards of women in general, how is money gonna solve the fucking problem? God, the more I think about this, dumber it gets. This is actually unironically encourages like women to keep doing the thing where they only pursue 9s and 10s, even if they're a 2. Like, have sex with them once, get pregnant, and then ask baby daddy government for the states to fund them raising the Giga Chad's baby. Like, I seriously could not Right. A worse science fiction novel dystopian setting, even if I tried. I could not fucking think of a worse one. Genuinely. Big Giga Chat raising his baby. Baby daddy government, can you please give it to me? Please give me money. Okay, you guys linked it. Holy fuck, I need to look at this. It's fucking real. Holy shit. This is from Cambridge.org. This is real. This is not parody chat, just so you know. For the record, this is real. April 2026. It's not outdated. This isn't 10 years old. This isn't 20 years old. This is real. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, we read this. I'm gonna probably skip to the conclusion. Okay. Women's mate preferences evolved in environments with arranged marriage, a context that may have made them more responsive to cues of genetic quality than is optimal for sustaining sufficient pair bonding under today's regimes of individual mate choice. Economic empowerment intensifies this tendency by freeing women to concentrate their mating efforts on higher value men, thereby narrowing the range of mutually acceptable matches and making it unlikely that pair bonding rates will rise enough on their own to resolve the fertility crisis. Oh my god, this cannot be real. Yeah, home math fucking oh my god. Okay. We believe this development is best understood as a mating equilibrium shift. Pair bonding was a highly beneficial strategy for millions of years, but now it doesn't work anymore. Let's go. But the hominin lineages. Okay, I'm retarded. I can't read that word. Lineages. Sounds like a slur. Reliance on biparental care could, if not be coming to an end, at least diminish in importance. Lineage, they misspelled. Oh, I was like, homonym lineage? Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, let me read it again. But the homonym lineage's reliance on biparental care could, if not be coming to an end, at least to diminish in importance. Women's mating psychology now responds to a uniquely resource-rich and female-empowering environment. Dude. Bro. One that, again, could make solo parenting preferable for their genes. Emancipation, individual mate choice, reliable contraceptives, let alone all the research that goes into actually like how hormones affect women and, you know, how it leads to like reproductive cancer and, you know, problems and, you know, ovarian cancer and stuff. But let's completely disregard that. Yeah. Okay. And other factors make short-term strategies more salient. But alas, the same contraceptives render short-term mating largely ineffective in terms of reproduction. This is the female choice fertility paradox, which drives the post-pair bonding fertility trap. Yo. Where's the hard data? I made it up. Researchers be yapping. Bro, this could have just been written in like 2 sentences. Me want government money. Me want government money for putting baby in body. Please give me money. We therefore propose... We? Who the fuck is we? We therefore propose that a further individualization of reproduction could be the most effective means for aiding the survival of low fertility nations. You hear that, South Korea? Big Daddy government gotta give money to these single women. That'll solve it. Japan, look out. And in the extension of that, to preserve the cultures that grant women liberal freedoms. If I speak... Nations should consider reproductive policy experiments to find out which economic and social resources are required for enough women to conclude that single parenthood is better than remaining childless. But the schizo Twitter feminists, they always say that, like, women are disgusting, you shouldn't... Not women are disgusting. Pregnant women are disgusting. You're giving up. You're basically getting raped by the patriarchy if you put a baby in your body. I thought it was quite the opposite, but maybe I'm wrong. Insights from such pilot projects could inform universal implementation in our post-automation future. Holy shit. If artificial womb technology arrives around the same time, men would achieve greater reproductive equality, which would counter the male marginalization we have seen increase over the past decades. These would be drastic measures, but considering the existential stakes for nations and gender equality, they are worth considering in earnest. You guys hear that? Artificial womb technology is gonna give men more reproductive equality. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is just a, like, feminist, like, honestly, like, I don't know, like, I feel like this is a feminist communist, like, wet dream, but, like, Western. Like, I cannot believe this is real. Like, what a fucking joke, chat. It's brain rot? No, it really is. Chat, I literally can't say how I actually feel about this because I would get banned. So instead, I'll say this. What if, and stay with me here, don't go crazy. This might seem a little crazy. What if instead of doing all of this, we just deleted social media? We just delete Twitter, delete everything. What if we just hypothetically deleted the means in which, like, women are essentially groomed into believing they live in a patriarchy in Western society and men are evil and don't deserve them? What if instead of having women being brainwashed from, like, the age that they can hold an iPhone, and we just let them come to their own conclusions? Oh, maybe it's not so bad. Maybe I'm not in Iran where I have to wear, like, I don't get any education, and, you know, I get forced into child marriage when I'm 12 years old. I don't know, man. I feel like I am so blessed. I am living in a country that doesn't do that. It's really disturbing. Here's another crazy idea. This one might be too controversial. What if we normalized having a dad? Whoa, wow, I think I'm onto something here. Yeah, what if we encouraged having a strong father figure in your life? What if instead of getting all of your requirements for a life partner from, like, disgusting fat hogs on Reddit that don't have jobs and they're losers, instead, what if you naturally learned your expectations of, like, for men, as a woman, from your dad? Oh, I know, this is wild, chat. It could actually work. Like, think about it. Because fathers love their daughters unconditionally, and so naturally they treat their daughters, like, really well. And then, oh my god, chat, I know, it's brilliant. It's brilliant, chat. I'm having a, you know, like a brain explosion. I'm having one of those right now. I'm having those. Those daughters could then grow up and base their requirements for a future husband off of how well their dad treated them when they grow up. I know, it's so ambitious. I don't know if the world is, like, ready to hear this, bro. Pushing the line? Yeah. That is crazy work. That's too wild, I know. This is a seriously problematic take. I'm not sure how, but it's probably offensive to people who grift on Twitter. Is the government still gonna tax men though? No, it shouldn't. No. Получается, они хотят брать налоги с незнакомых мужчин, да, чтобы отдавать женщинам с детьми, которые одиноки, да. И эти налоги, когда мужчина женится и заведет детей, ему уже не вернуться, это же буквально рекет. Нет, нет, ничего не отдают. Типа, чтобы не жениться, и надо одной завести ребенка. No, you don't get... If you get married to a woman, you don't get, like, money back. You get nothing. Yeah, you still had to pay taxes. You have to get your robo-waifu, and then you get a tax break. Kind of like when you get married now and can file jointly. I can't, man. You get fisted still, but now they lube you up. Yeah, they're nice enough to, like, lube your butt before they do that. Yeah. Can my robo-wife be a petite, flat-chested woman? Yeah. You can try. You can try. Artificial womb. I don't know, bro. I can't. This is one of the most insane things ever. Like, but yeah, like, I don't know. Sarcasm aside, I think we need to bring back shame. I really do. It's that simple. We have too many fucking retards running wild in society nowadays, just broadcasting all of their mental illnesses everywhere they go. Like, we have way too many women demanding 10 out of 10 guys while bringing nothing to the table except SSRIs, which are medication, and then a need for, like, a therapist twice a week. Women and men sometimes do, but you see it a ton with women because they're the most emotional ones. I think they have gotten way too comfortable with being completely insufferable and being these morally righteous busybodies who, instead of being, like, normal and having a family and living a life, have instead dedicated their entire being into, like, moral policing anyone who dissents from their, like, completely psychotic communist dystopian worldview. This is why we don't do politics on stream besides shoe videos. Do you know how I feel after a shoe video? I usually pretty happy. I laughed, I had a good time, you know. Like, we see some crazy shit here and there, but usually I'm, like, in a good mood, even if it's about politics. Do you know how I feel right now after reading this dog shit? From Cambridge University. It's not some no-name. Cambridge University, one of the most prestigious universities in the world, so to speak. I don't know about this, but you know, I'm bad. I'm exhausted. I'm exasperated. My blood pressure's high. I feel black-pilled. My only solace is that I pray the majority of people feel the same way I do when they read this. Like, surely most people think this is insane and don't agree with it, right? Surely. UK study? It's not from the UK, it's from Norway. Yeah, it's from Norway and Canada. Yeah, if you look at the sources, it's insane. Post-pair bonding fertility, mating equilibrium shift, It's cooked, man. Is a paper suggesting suppressing men even further to somehow increase birth rate? Yes, little first-time chatter, yes. And it's not just someone on Twitter saying dumb shit. This is terrifying to me. Because we always say, oh, it's rage bait. Alana, don't take this seriously. You're being dumb. You're falling for rage bait. This is an actual paper. This is probably funded by, like, the Norwegian and Canadian government. It's professional rage bait. It's not. Oh.
yeah.